welcome back.
Oh,
Now,
there we go. Sorry, there we go.
hello everyone, and welcome back. Now, the last time we saw our fair heroes, they had just successfully repelled a pack of kobolds, only for one of them to get away. They have successfully tracked this kobold down to its lair, only to its lair, and that is, I believe, where we wrapped up. So, let's do introductions, starting from the top.
Oh, it's me. Shit. Hello, I am Jack, also known as British Mumsy. I am a moderator for All Ages of Geek and a member of the Mod Squad Reacts team. And I play Sareed, the wondrous wood elf paladin who is very big into romantic novels. And if you're wondering what kind of romantic novels, the smutty kind. The smuttier the better.
The 10 for a penny kind.
Oh, yes.
The one who Blake from Ruby enjoys.
Yes. Filth! Yes, exactly. And with that, I will pass you off to Simon.
Hello, Simon, or well, Bronze Knight 28715. I'm a Swedish patron, and has been with the RDM for a long time. I'll be playing the half-elf sword saint Akagi. She is very much a foodie and extremely loyal to the people she likes. And then there's also that incident with her second cousin, which will probably come up at some point.
Yep.
Now it's you, Doug.
Oh, we're skipping. I'm already got it. I am Stormgrishu's 3 Life, also known as Stug. I play Ed Redshirt, a fighter who must find the missing gold bars and restore his family's honor.
You're telling me that your family has got destroyed by being accused of stealing royal gold bars?
No. Gold from the... Okay, according to the backstory, a couple months ago, a pretender to the imperial throne, a guy by the name of Adolphus, was defeated, and among the coffers of his rebellion was traced back to the Redshirt family. Eric's father was about what had Eric Red's father disputes this, saying that the gold had been stolen. If Ed can trace the thief back to, if they could trace the thief of the gold to a thief of the gold to this rebellion, it would restore his family honor, or at least find some of the missing gold that is reported that's in the same report as the ones that was found during the rebellion.
Okay, that's interesting.
Imperial Rebellion. I see exactly what they are. I can kind of see what his family is being accused of here, and I can understand he wanted to clear his name.
Yes.
Now my maggot is protected to the throne, looking like Charlie Chaplin.
Well,
Right.
well, when I made this character, the structure of it was made when I imagined the structure of the empire he was a part of being sort of like the Holy Roman Empire. So that image kind of makes sense.
Okay. And our wondrous DM, please sound off.
Hello, everyone. I am Monster Review Girl. I voice Eva on the actual play podcast Dice Sesh.
Yay! Go Dice Ash!
Woo!
We had our 50th episode of the Theros campaign come out recently.
A few months ago, actually.
Oh yeah, it was a few
Well-
months ago now.
Well, no, the 50th episode of the podcast and the 50th episode of the Theros campaign are actually two different episodes because they're slightly out of sync.
That's true.
Right, the first 5 episodes were a tutorial and setup.
Well, there was a few other little videos in between that, so yeah.
Yeah, there were some. Yeah, there was other. We did some episodes talking about various parts of D&D, and then we did a campaign.
Yeah. But hey.
Yeah. Anyway, so now we bring ourselves back to this cave
Mm-hmm.
where the party has just entered. It is very dark in here.
Especially for Ed's character.
Yeah, he has to wield a torch.
Yeah. Which thankfully Sareed has given him one.
Akagi is making a mental note of... Oh, okay. Seems like I need to buy a torch when we get... if we don't find anything in here.
Well, torches usually come in like a 10-pack.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Sareed's got quite a few torches.
Excuse me. Don't mind me. I'm just,
Shifting about in the shadows, because I can't see anything.
I'm just, one moment. I need to double check everybody's, settings.
My settings are okay. I can see.
I've
I can see.
given... Okay, you can see...
I can barely. You can now dim the lights. No, oh crap. I can see 2 kobolds.
Yeah.
I can't see any kobolds, probably because they are around. Because because my face is because between me and the kobolds there is a massive cliff face.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just needed to tweak the settings on my end a little bit so I can actually see what you guys can see.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Now, yes, this is the radius out of your character's respective visual capabilities,
Mm-hmm.
but please remember, the walls exist.
Yeah. So we can't see anything. We can't see anything around where the kobolds are.
Well,
Because
Ed, there's a...
I have
Yeah.
line of sight on this guy, and I think this guy.
So Reed has a line of sight on from what I can tell from this guy, and maybe this guy.
Well, we can't see them because we can't really see into that small area. 'cause-
Akagi can't see them because there's a cliff right there. Sareed has
partial sight of one, at
Yes.
least one of them.
Yeah, Sareed can see one. Yeah. Sareed can see one. She can maybe see another one if she scoots over a little bit, but she can't see the third one.
No, can't see the one at the back. That's fair.
See here, Ed's torch goes up to about 20 feet radius. Akagi's night vision goes up to about 30 feet radius.
Yes, but there is still a cliff in your way.
Yeah. The cliff, I'm 5 to 10 feet from the cliff face right now. This means that I can probably hear the kobolds, but I cannot see a single thing.
Because they've probably reacted to us already, coming in.
Yeah. Ed or rather their comrade coming in, and I think he want to go full on monster hunter on that creature.
You hear some excited sort of squawking noises, and then the pulling of a lever.
Oh no! I am right now. I am praying that there's some sort of a kobold kronk pulling this.
Kobold Kronk.
You know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
I am hoping for the wrong lever being pulled and the kobolds being inconvenienced, not us.
I got a weird feeling it's going to be like a beehive or something.
Well,
What would you like us to roll, Susan?
one moment. I'm trying to find Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, never mind. Since you guys have moved fully into the chamber, I'm not going to make you roll for this.
Mm-hmm.
You look over just in time to see You look over just in time to see a crate dangling from the ceiling give out and block off the entrance with a surprisingly large amount of rocks.
Okay, he goes, they blocked off her. So they blocked off the only route out.
They're not stuck in here with... We're not stuck in here with them. They are stuck in here with us.
And okay goes, I can... Now they're definitely signing up on theft. Also, she's mentally going, I wonder how I will look with kobold leather.
Sareed pulls out her greatsword, and as it unsheaths, you see it start to glow like a torch.
You got that. You got that Elvish gimmick.
Cat just goes, huh. Nice
I
sword.
ready my quarterstaff. It looks like it's made out of wood.
Akagi readies her two katanas and long swords, but they are katanas. Because this is a fight. She's waiting to happen. is ready.
Just to let you know, guys, Sareed completely forgot about the glowing ability of the sword. So when she pulled it out, she went, "Oh yeah, I didn't have to give him a torch. Shit." Just, vroom. Oh no. I wish I thought of this sooner.
Well, what are the int of all the other characters? Akage is 18.
Not gonna say.
Anywho,
Right.
Yeah.
Do we have to roll for initiative or anything?
that would actually be wise.
Okay.
Initiative
Okay,
bonus.
so
Initiative bonus. That is 2.
Okay, that's just a straight D20.
Initiative. Initiative bonus is a 2.
Ooh,
What is your initiative bonus, Doug?
+0.
Ah. Okay, +2 for me, so getting the bad rolls out now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pulling great swords.
That's not bad for me.
Yeah. So it's Aden Vesta.
Give me a moment. I'm still rolling for the kobolds.
Ah. Okay. This is going to be fun.
Mm,
It's going to be a
No,
lot,
excuse me.
lot of fun. We started this fight. I really hope we get to see through it, but what makes this one pulled off a 20?
Dirty 20.
Ah,
Oh great. The first attack is a kobold.
that kind of
If
works.
it makes
in
you
my
feel
favor.
any, if it makes you feel any better,
It means it doesn't have any ranged weapons.
Oh, oh, sweet summer child.
3. You rolled a nat 1 on his.
yeah.
Can we get
Aw.
a negative initiative bonus?
Yeah,
Yes, if your dex is bad enough.
yeah. Tauros has a worse dex than most.
What would Taurus's what would Taurus's initiative be? If you
Minus
rolled a
2.
nat 1?
-1.
He is -1. His initiative bonus is -1.
Mm-hmm. Technically, his initiative bonus is actually -2, but if he rolled a natural 1, it would be -1.
So he would be dead lost.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Damn! Look at Ed at the beginning. Look at Ed pretty much just after the kobold. Damn.
Okay. Mm,
I'll. So then, okay. So when it then reshuffles, I wonder. One of the kobolds goes first, and from what I can tell, none of the kobolds. I hope none of the kobolds have any ranged weaponry, which means that they're going to be forced to get in close. Let's see. I have a movement of 30 feet. Getting there, that's 15 feet or 10 feet.
Remember, they got pack tactics because they're so close together.
Yeah, and they get advantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Pack tactics. At least they're not a pack of wolves.
That's true.
but their ability does function very similarly.
Mm. Oh, look at that. Now that's
What?
a good initiative order right there.
did you roll a nat 20 on
She just
Vesta?
has a nope. She just has a higher dex mod.
Higher dex mod? She has a dex mod of 3.
Yes.
Short dexterous character seems to be your forte.
Well, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Right. Let's get this party started.
Okay, so let me just check what spells Vesta has prepared.
And this will be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just 3 kobolds. Baseline kobolds. I can just shout, what sort of things are we facing? To make sure she is pulling the right thing.
2 kobolds. I think there's a third. There's probably gonna be more.
No, okay. And for now, she just sheets, before battle starts, she just resheets one of the katanas to be a bit more honorable. However, this means that her damage is now D10 instead of D8. And why on earth does Sarid have no spell slots?
Because Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
She burned all of hers doing smites earlier.
Oh.
That exact problem is why Paladin Sorcerer multiclasses are so busted.
Because Sorceress has the highest spell slot count.
No.
No, it's their ability to burn sorcery points to gain more spell slots.
I mean, I turned myself into some sort of war paint, sort of mage paint or whatever it's called. Basically, I'm a sorcerer with what looks like Aboriginal war paint.
Yeah, basically, if a sorcerer and a paladin multiclass, the sorcerer can then sacrifice lower level spell slot to gather up sorcerer points, and then burn those sorcery points to get higher level spell slots for more damaging smitage.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. So they're just basic. So she used Astral Smite and Smiting in the last fight, and we have yet to rest.
Yeah.
Yep. Fortunately, Vesta still has a couple spell slots at her. Vesta did not cast a lot of. I think she cast only like 1 second level spell last turn.
Last combat.
Yeah, the last combat. So she's still good for what she's planning to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Akagi doesn't work with that, but she does have some focus points left, just not when we can get some abilities that are actually good. I am going to look up the...
This is only going to go well.
Okay. Character stuff, we go... I'm gonna pull up...
Oh dear. So Vesta is casting the druid spell Thunderwave. It requires a con save to avoid the damage. Kobolds have a -1 to their constitution.
Oh, so they're weak.
That's a fail. That's a fail. Oh, one actually made it.
Probably the one at the
So-
back.
So they're essentially toast.
Given that she's casting an AoE spell into a very confined space.
Mm-hmm.
Or could you say that the two at the front just shielded the one in the back from?
Well, no, the thing is, Thunderwave is the kind of spell where a save causes half damage.
Ah. Okay, but so it means that But still, all three are gonna die for all at least 10.
And she rolled a 15.
Oh my god.
They're all dead.
We don't know that yet.
The average kobold has about 5 hit points to its name.
Okay, fair.
So there's just this thunderous boom. And you hear some weird... Akagi, you hear some weird squishing noises in that little pocket there. It's like, well, good news. Those ones are dealt with. Bad news, I've probably just accidentally notified everything in this cavern that we're here.
And possibly collapsed a little bit of that chamber.
Akagi just pulls out. Akagi kind of goes, well, I guess if push comes to shove, I can always pull out my other sword and really get into the fray of this.
All right. What level are we?
Y'all are level 3.
Okay, good.
Is combat going to continue, or
Well, that is up to you guys. As far as you can see, there are only 2 ways into this area. If you feel so inclined, you can try and fortify this area here and take a rest to regain usage of your abilities and then pressing on.
That sounds
That-
like a good plan.
yeah, let's rest. Akagi goes, let's rest and actually get some rest here, because I don't speak for me, but I'm probably speaking for the rest of you. You look like you need some rest.
Sarid goes, I am absolutely bushed and I really badly need to read a book.
And yeah, I'm going to let's see. I'm going to also spend a hit die. Let's see here. I can do total, essentially 3 out of 3 to essentially show how many hit die I have a max, and how many I've spent. So let's see here. So the hit die is just a straight D10 plus rolling for half to just is it D10 plus modifier, or is it just a straight D10?
It is D10 plus, I believe, your con.
Mm-hmm.
1d10, make sure that it's not exploding. And roll, and hey, I didn't need that modifier.
Hey!
Don't mind me, I was trying to select that little group of kobolds and I accidentally selected the map.
Yeah, that's fair, no worries. Right.
The question, how many XP did we get from that short fight?
Well, let's see. Let me just double check how much a kobold's worth. This is like your basic, like, stock kobold. 3 of them, 25 XP a pop. That's 75 XP for the whole group.
Hang on a minute.
That
What's
brings
my-
it up to 275, that's 450, 1,450 experience points. 1450. 1450.
Give me just a second, I'm just checking my... Oh, cool. So it's actually a D10 for me. Cool. Alright. D10 plus 3. For my rest. Nice! So 8. So 8 hit
I'm gonna
points
roll.
back.
Akagi is gonna roll a perception check to get a look at what on earth just to see if she can't find any sort of place where they can find some armor adds size.
May not be in this.
Well, yeah, you take one look at these little kobolds and you realize if there's anything they have that they're actually using, there's no way in hell it's gonna fit Ed. But there might be something deeper in if these kobolds are being if these kobolds are stealing things.
So if these are kobold, okay, if these looks at Ed and goes, if these are kobold bandits, we could probably find something for you.
Possibly.
Okay, and she kind of sort of explores a bit and
How far away from the group do you go?
I go well down first. I go essentially to where I see there is to where Vesta is and see an edge. Then I go into where the kobolds are and I see an edge and realizes then she returns and goes guys, well mostly gals, if we want to be able to continue, we will have to cross a chasm.
I will say this, looking a bit closer, you'd be able to make this climb fairly easily with the equipment you have in your possession.
Okay, so I guess we just... Okay, that's real... Okay, so... Then she goes... There exist two paths. Should we split up or should we stick together and afterwards look at the other path?
Assuming the two paths don't go to the same place.
Well, we don't know that. And then she just picks up one of her silver coins. Well, I'm going to... which is basically going to be me flipping, using a coin flip pad I installed quite a while ago. Just a question. Is an Abraham Lincoln? It's an American 1-cent coin from 2010. What is a head and what is a tail? Because I have the Abraham Lincoln himself, and
That's the head. The side with a picture of a face is heads. The side with the picture of a building or something else is tails.
okay, so she just picks up one of the coins and goes, with two paths. I say we don't know where which one leads, and I'm all for just flipping this coin here and then picking a path based upon what we go.
Quick question: how long do we rest for?
That is up to you all, actually. Do you want to do a long enough rest where you all gain back your abilities, or do you want to kind of just do a quick short rest to get some HP back and then forward?
I'm all well, as a player, I'm all for a short rest.
Well, the thing is, if it's a short rest, is it a 2-hour short rest or is it a 4-hour short rest? Because if it's a 4-hour short rest, it would count as a long rest for me. That's the reason why I asked.
Well, sure. If a 4-hour short rest counts as a long rest for an elf, then that sounds like a good idea. So, Akagi just sits down and goes, okay, I have a feeling we're gonna be here a while. Does anybody want to share stories?
Sri just goes, night, just starts meditating. Sareed is dodging the subject for some reason.
I'm going to roll insight for that. And before you do it, I checked. I am good with insight.
Am I good with deception? Fuck, I'm not. Okay.
Roll your deception, I roll my insight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, rolling insight.
Oh, okay.
So
I will say what you notice is Sareed's
what?
just Sareed is dodging the conversation, but it's most in your head. It's most likely it's mostly because they're tired more than anything, and they just want to meditate.
Oh, she's dodging, and but it could all be just shucked up the tiredness. I'm going to ask. She's basically going to go. Oh, I'm going to ask her later when she isn't as tired. And then she looks at Vesta and goes, "Anything you want to share?"
I'm good for right now, but thank you.
Mm.
Could I
Uh,
roll an insight on Vesta?
Go right ahead.
Do you need to? Are you gonna roll deception on me?
Let me double check Vesta's proficiency. She's not proficient in it, but she'll at least try.
Okay. You roll deception first. I roll insight. What is the value? Ah, 5.
Oh no.
30-20!
Um. Now, you haven't known Vesta for too terribly long,
Nope.
but
I noticed
but
she's
you
hiding
do get the
something.
well. It seems less that she's hiding something deliberately and more just there's you're not sure what it is, but just something about how Vesta is just isn't quite right.
Let's see here. Let's see. I've got a roll. Okay, I've got a roll persuasion. Or wait, no. Well. I'm gonna wait to find out more until we about them until we're back at the inn, and then go. And then I look at Ed, going. Ed, anything you want to share?
well, not a whole lot. There, not a whole lot. I mean, after what happened before I came here, I'm not sure who to trust really. Anyone could be working for for those people who claim who claim I have family, and not to know the state that I don't exactly trust you with everything. It's just
You don't know you don't know where I'm working for, right?
correct. I don't know what state you came from. I think it's the same place where the sake came from, and those weird backwards picture books where tentacles attack where tentacles sexually assault little girls.
Akagi just stares at Ed, going, "Tentacles doing what?"
I'll say this, Ed, based on the look on Hakagi's face, you get the feeling whoever told you that might have just been making shit up.
Well, those weird
I based
Well, at that-
Agaki's home country a bit on the warring, a bit in between the warring states and isolationist, or well, a mixture of the warring states and isolationist periods of Japan. Tentacles assault those type of
That shit didn't exist yet.
she just looks and is shocked that even exists. And then she mentally goes, dear God, if Tosa found out that exists.
Well, there's a certain culture in my home state, in my hometown, that translates the kanji, I believe, into imperial script. And while tentacle stuff is a prominent thing, it's kind of a stereotype. It's kind of a stereotype where all they do is attack young women.
Anyways.
She just goes, okay, let's just move on to me then. First and foremost, she's going to ask, have you ever heard of a country named Arentia?
Ed, I'm gonna need you to roll a history check.
The same for
Okay,
Vesta.
sure. Is that let me find my history. So good. So charisma. So I think that's a -1.
You could do what Taurus did with the Acro line of succession.
N- But my
technical
I
difficulties.
grabbed the wrong one. I selected the wrong one. There we go.
And you don't know anything, apparently. See, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm doing nothing.
Why are you rolling the 20? Are you eavesdropping?
Remember, elves are still conscious when they're meditating. Elves are still aware of their surroundings when they meditate.
Okay, so what are those things? Those rolls?
Wait. Did I accidentally roll 2? Shit. Give me a second.
We'll use the first one. Mumsy, I'll DM you what you know.
Okay.
Okay, please also DM me what on earth Mumsy knows.
Well, the thing is, you don't know what Mumsy knows unless Mumsy decides to share.
Okay, but she then goes, well, okay, but what I'm going to tell is probably going to coincide a lot with that and even widen their thing, but he goes, well, you see, I'm related to their imperial family in a way. She then looks at Stug. How does Ed react to that fact?
I'm not sure. The Imperial family. Oh, so you're a member. Oh, so you're a member of royalty. I'm more of a nobleman myself.
Well, there existed a certain situation, but the one who is the current empress is my mom's cousin. a while back, see, not so long ago, her firstborn children had their debut in the society party. I was kind of sort of sent over there to prod the waters for any potential overseas suitors for my sister Tosa by the elders.
Hmm.
Because the elders don't know that we kind of sort of scooted Tosa and the sister of one of her protected suitor away when they were doing things. Well, during that party, I kind of sort of ran into her firstborn son getting swarmed by girls. At the time, I kind of sort of thought that he was a massive player, and I pulled my sword on him.
Really? What happened next?
A combination of I chased him around while before I got stopped, and by some weird shenanigans. I don't know that something just appeared out of the floor and trapped me in some weird cube.
Hmm.
And we have one girl. She had red hair, a body a bit like Sarid's, but was also rather tall. She was brandishing knives and looked ready to. And looked at me like I was a rabbit and she was a wolf. I.e., I then explained that I misread the situation and apologized for trying to bisect my second cousin in whatever way, shape, or form. Most likely after I the gave him a very violent castration.
Hmm.
Okay, and then I kind of sort of went over here, and then she looks at Sarid, and I'm gonna roll a perception to see if she notices any sort of reaction of Sarid from her listening in on this. Ah. So what does Akagishi see on Sarid's face when she told that story?
She's not really trying to hide it. Sarid is just sort of sitting there in their meditating sort of state. But every now and again, as you start talking about how you were chasing them around the thing, you see Sarid's eyebrow go up, indicating that she was definitely listening.
The thing goes, okay, please lecture Ed over when you're awake and we're going, please lecture Ed on this. And then she goes, well, I'm going to see if I can't find any rations to eat. I'm getting hungry.
Alright, glad to meet you getting hungry.
Sarid chuckles
What?
a little in her sleep.
He gives them a glare. You're lucky you're lucky you're in my party, or else you would be having quite the weird looking sword right else. I would have my sword pointed at your throat for saying that. You don't, and then he goes, you don't insult a samurai's honor.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll another perception to see if I find any rations among them, or is it a survival to search for rations?
Well, you have your own on your person.
And she then pats down and realizes. And then she then looks at it and picks up. Well, she just takes what looks like, and she takes and out of that bag, not for a ration pack, she takes what looks like a piece of dried meat that is really that looks to be very big, and just bites into it. He then looks at Ed and goes, so what sort of armor are you looking for?
To be honest, chest plate and helmet work. Just a chest plate and helmet work just fine. Worked great with my ancestors.
Yeah, red. And he goes, red shirt. Why on earth is there a catapult and red shirt? Did you? And then he has a bit of a thought and goes, did your family actually try to launch yourself into enemy fortifications using catapults?
No. There was one during the wars of imperial unification. There was one of the more stubborn states decided to put small rocks in the trebuchet, caused all sorts of deadly hail on the people down below, especially the citizenry. My ancestors suffered one of the biggest losses on that day, but we managed to get those rogue artillery, those rogue trebuchets. That we managed to take down all those trebuchets and then take the city. After that, and for that effort, and for the efforts since then, the emperor has bestowed upon us the title of Elector Prince for that region.
She then goes, and now so your so then she looks at me and goes, so when your family lost your honor, you also lost that title.
Yeah.
Oh.
Elector Prince, whenever the old king dies, usually retires, the Elector Princes come together. We discuss a list of candidates who has a good position, who would work well, and then we come to an agreement on to who the next king, who the next emperor is.
It's a sort of succession decided by voting. From what I can tell, back home, they're supposed to be back home where I'm from. It's supposed to be the oldest son or the husband of the oldest daughter but technically the oldest daughter if she's the oldest son or the oldest married daughter who succeeds the family.
We found, well, my home empire is basically a hodgepodge of fractured tiny states that from what I remember of my own history was once part of a much bigger empire, and none of them could agree on which one should lead. So they just decided to elect an emperor by committee.
Sounds
Besides, it was the hereditary throne. Besides, it was a hereditary throne. It was widely believed to be a hereditary throne that led to the mess that was the pre-imperial states.
well, Arentia is the oldest child of the family who does it, and in fact, the one who is currently the oldest child is adopted. It was and she even got engaged at his debut party. But yeah, from what I can tell, Sarid can probably explain this a bit better for you, as she then continues to chew on her meat. By the way, Mumsy, out of character, what was those 2 rolls you rolled?
Uh, it was. I was trying to do it in secret, and I accidentally clicked on the computer by accident. That was basically what happened.
You did you do a history roll or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so at least so both Akagi and Sarid knows things. Mostly Akagi because reasons. And then and well, Akagi then goes, so do you know which one is taking over your family's position as Elector Prince, did you call it?
It's pending. There's an the inquisitor that had been called in has been sent in, is going to be the interim elector prince if Billy the 15th needs to be replaced or dies or something.
Billy the 15th. Well, 15 Billys. And she then goes, Billys, it also reminds me of... She then goes, a dead cicada sort of hear the word Inquisitor, and in some primal part of her mind, she goes a bit horrified. And she goes, wait a minute, you put an Inquisitor, so sort of a... okay, I'm gonna roll a history check on Ed's empire to figure out what the hell this is, what the hell kind of stuff this is, to see if she has heard of it. Maybe through travels.
Okay, so with the 16, you know it exists.
Yes.
You know about the fact that there's a new, basically you know about the things Ed has told you, but the rest, you're still very new to this part of the world, so you're not entirely familiar.
Okay, so she then goes, so she decides to end, so well, she decides to spend the rest of the time drafting a few letters. One to her parent, one to her family, where she explains well, what she has been doing, an extra little where she is, what she is doing, and how things are going. An extra PS in that letter where she says and tells Tosa to not come after her, just so she can try and be with her female party members, as well as draft some letters to s- to the that will go to Arentia to meet up with the Sekaka with the older twin of the guy she tried to bisect after castration, and some of those girls that are going after him just because reasons. She is and she then and then she kind of puts together and decides to he kind of puts together all of them and in letters and then stores them in a bag going, does Ed, do you need me do you need to send a letter back home detailing what you're currently doing?
Ed's face went. Ed's face just went from. Ed's face just went from slightly dour to almost to pretty much holding back tears at that point. At that statement. At that question.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I don't need to roll on insight. I, I, I don't need to roll on insight for that because that's and because doing that is an universal sign of. Ed, sorry for saying that, and sorry for your loss. And yeah, now Akagi feels really guilty for trying to tell for trying to ask one of her companions to send letters back home to people who are no longer of this world.
Well, to be fair, if I recall correctly, Stug, you do still have somebody in the area you're close to.
Yeah, yeah, brothers who are wandering wandering the lands on a similar quest that he is.
Ah.
But the fact is that his family is no stranger to losses during war against the enemies of the empire. His entire family has basically been wiped out due to internal politics.
So basically, he knows how to deal with loss, it's just not this type of loss. And he goes, and whoever you lost in this whole situation, I'm sure they're watching over you right now and guiding you on the way. And you can still hear a shakiness, sort of fear-like thing in her voice when she says that. And now I have a question.
Yeah.
I now have a question for every other player. Do you want to roll insight on the shakiness in her voice?
That is up to everyone else in the party.
Uh, okay, good. That's just the wisdom. Oh, I get a +2 there.
What
Nope.
about? Yeah, you used the kind of sort of. Yeah, you don't get it. What about what about Vesta?
One moment. She's not the most proficient in insight, but she shall try.
And then what about Sarid?
I'm just going to sort of roll it by hand. Whoop, and tell Susan.
Okay.
Okay.
From that noise, I can tell you failed.
It's either really good or really bad. Okay, would you like to share a picture of that, Mumsy, with the rest of the chat?
Yep. Let me just tickety-boo. I love my die so much.
You don't tell me you that 20'd.
He did.
Oh, you definitely know what's going on here with her shakiness in her voice. You notice some you know what's going on here. Here. I for that 20 I am fully aware of allowing your character to put a prank on my character. So yeah, you
So what is it that Sareed notices exactly?
when she talks about dead spirits following him around, you hear that she sounds a bit scared when she says it, almost as if she is worried that they might come for them and or something. She definitely doesn't like the sound of getting watched over by what's supposed to be dead.
Okay. All right. Okay. You, anyone looking at Sareed just might notice her slightly smirk a little bit, but she doesn't try to hide the smirk that much. It's just she's just sort of, she smirks a little bit, puts it away, and just sort of continues the meditation.
Can we just skip ahead to the end of the meditation now?
Okay. Okay, so at the end of the rest, Sareed just sort of gets up, goes, "Don't worry, honey. I can detect any kind of spirits. You'll be fine." Gives him a quick wink, and then
Gives her a quick wink.
gives her a quick wink, and then immediately starts moving. Come on, move. Okay, there we go. Starts moving towards here.
So, okay, Akiki goes, so I'm going to flip a coin to see whether or not we should take this route or the one near the kobolds. Let's see. Should we go that heads is this route and tails is the route with the kobolds?
Okay.
And one, and the two, and the...
That was a good coin flip. I heard
I
it.
heard that. Yeah, you heard it. It's a heads.
Hey! Sareed is going to try and lead the charge down this place.
Akiti just goes, I think it means that we have to cross over, and then she just points at the other side of the chasm, and then she looks at the other two and goes, come on now, we are going to cross this chasm now. Here.
Well, let's cross the chasm and climb down a bit, and then down another bit.
Yeah, we're going this way.
Yeah.
So we're going to be going down here.
Simon, I don't know why you're pinging through a wall.
I'm not pinging through a wall. Or is that a wall?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a wall.
I thought that was the ground.
No.
What you're standing on is the ground.
I thought that... I
No,
thought it
these
was
are
on the same.
these are the walls. These are the walls of the cave.
I thought that was the same level as the ground. How could I miss that?
Nope.
It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes everybody has a day where they just nat one in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Nat one perception. Okay, so it looks. You. Okay, Okay, sure. I need to essentially go for. Okay, let's see. I can see if I can check any sort of. Check investigation. Okay, is going to investigate to see exactly how they should climb down, because they're going to need to investigate which one would investigate which one is the heaviest and therefore should be the best anchor for the rope.
Well,
Sari just goes, by the way. She's just gone.
so you're just hopping down.
Yeah. Sari just goes, whee! Without a second thought, as Akagi's just like, right,
You
okay,
are-
people, we are going to make sure that
You
everyone
are
is safe.
so lucky that step isn't enough that you're taking fall damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I hears that we just that is going. Okay, everybody, we just need that. Sweet.
It's okay! Calm down!
That's just sighs and goes. Okay, so I guess we're climbing down. And I have a bit of a question. Why are you basically moving in a wall?
Me?
No, Sarid.
It's just where it pinged me to the side. It's pinged you to the exact
that's-
same side.
We can just say you guys are hugging the wall.
Yeah.
The tiles are not the tiles are not quite being cooperative, but we are just
You're
When I scaled it up, things did not sync correctly.
That's fair.
so you're I'm gonna do a bit of that so that we can let our there. So we're scaling this whole thing and going.
So now we got two choices. We either go this way, or we go this way.
Well, Akaki just picks up that. I'm going to have to roll a coordination check in order to essentially stay balanced while I flip the coin. Let's see what bonus.
Why would you need to roll to stay balanced? You're standing on stable, solid ground.
Okay, okay, so heads. No, here is heads. Here is tails and tails.
Okay. So Reed does sort of check here just before we head down now. She's going to do a perception check. Okay, perception. Perception. What are you for perception? What are you for perception? Okay, so you are 20 plus 5. Shit.
Seems like. Okay, he calls over. Do you see anything down there?
I see rock.
Okay, that's a dead end.
All right,
Okay.
fine. I'm coming back then. Yeah.
No, it wasn't like that. I'm going to see. Okay, here it goes. I'm going to take a look to see whether or not it actually was a dead end. And I roll a perception.
Go right ahead.
I rolled it.
Son of a.
Well, at first blush, it appears to be a perfectly normal room. But you do notice what looks like. Sorry. You do notice what looks like a pile of vegetation just sitting in one of the corners. It's not like a bush or anything. It's just straight up like somebody took a bunch of leaves and sticks and dirt and stuff and just plopped it right there.
See, Sakaki then calls back. There seems to be some sort of a patch of something here. I'm going to take a closer look.
Yes. Poke
Where
the
is-
unknown pile of substance with a stick.
Not a stick, a sword, because if something hides in there, it's going to be on the sharp end of going to be the end of a sharp stick. Okay, where exactly in the room am I looking for it?
That would be right about here.
Okay, I am going to roll I'm going to essentially roll an attack roll to poke the sword.
I'm not gonna make you roll to poke a pile of stationary, inanimate, essentially compost with a stick.
Okay, so I poke, and I'm going to roll another perception to see whether or not I find out anything. So I poke, and
There's something. Maybe a rock. You don't know.
I'm going to just get some of the compost out of the way to get a better look.
I love how he thought it was a trap, but it wasn't. It was just rock.
So it's just. Did I see anything else about this rocky room besides this pile of compost?
Well, let me just check something really quickly. Okay, the room is of a size where your dark vision would cover the whole thing. Now that you've spotted one, you do notice several other little piles of stuff.
This could be like their bedding area, though. Those three that were.
Well, there's more than 3 little piles of what appear to be compost. And Akagi, you mentioned you clear off the top layer of compost.
Yes.
Did
You're
you?
telling me
Oh, did you find the fireball throwing one?
No.
I found a skull, didn't I?
Nope, it's not a skull.
What did I find?
You have found egg. But you realize it is way too big to have come out of a kobold.
I am going to. I found a stash of something, and then I'm going to pop that egg in because if it's too big to come out for a kobold, then maybe we could find out more. Then, wait a minute, too big to come out. Akagi then realizes I'm going. He just rushes back to the. She takes the egg and rushes back to the others. There you go. This.
Sarit takes one look at it and goes, "Well, put it back. Someone wanted that thing where it was. Let's not take eggs that we don't know where they were from. We might cause issues."
Vesta speaks up. May I have a look?
Go ahead. I have no idea. The only thing I know is this is too big for a kobold.
Vesta comes up and has a look. Well, you're right. It is far too big to have come out of a kobold. Any kobold that tried to lay this would have most likely exploded.
So what type of an egg am I holding?
Let me have a look.
Sareed crosses her fingers.
What is Serene even hoping for?
It will not be a dragon.
That,
She
hasn't,
kinda-
that hasn't even crossed her mind yet.
Bubs, do you mind if I share what was in the DM?
Yes.
You just sent me? Like, may I?
Yeah, sure, go for
Yeah.
it, go for it.
Serene's afraid it's a goose.
Please, no goose.
Yeah, Vesta kind of looks it over, kind of touches the egg a little bit, holds up her hand, and a little spark of light appears in her hand as she kind of looks it over. Well, it's not a kobold. It's not any particular color, so we're damn lucky it's not any specific color. Odds are it's either the egg of a wyvern or the egg of a drake. The
What?
eggs are damn near identical.
Akagi, put it back, 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 put it back.
Well, unlike dragons, wyverns and drakes are not the most invested parents. Were there any more in the pile?
I found this one, but there are a lot of piles. I'm pretty sure that it contains a lot of these eggs. And you say there were wyverns or drakes?
Yes, the eggs are damn near identical.
You mean I can ride them?
Well, you'd need to raise it from the egg, and wyverns are some of the most difficult animals to tame. But drakes are about as easy to train as your average horse.
Let's see. What is Akaki's animal handling? Animal handling. Well,
I would like to remind you, you have a druid in the party.
thank you. Thank you. I have a druid, and when Rep comes, we will have 2 druids. One which specializes in it. So I'm going to keep that egg.
Okay, right, okay. Sareed may look over the room and sort of poke a few of the compost things, but just prays to the gods that there is no goose eggs in there.
Sareed, you've seen goose eggs before.
She
These
has.
are way bigger.
It could
These
be a
are way
giant
bigger.
goose.
I think it decides to essentially try out let's see here, a good animal call from my homeland for when this hatches, and then she just goes and does a honk.
Sareed runs and slams into a wall.
And you've just concussed poor Sareed. Apology?
My internet just died.
Oh no!
But it has returned.
Yeah, right now we found either a wyvern egg or a drake egg, and I can try to call from home that is essentially a honk.
Akaki unwittingly triggered Sareed's goose phobia, and Sareed has concussed herself on a wall.
Goose
Yeah.
phobia.
Mm-hmm.
Sareed is afraid of geese.
How much damage do I take?
You know what? I'm just gonna say you take like 1 point so we can. Yeah,
Move
on.
Vesta. Yeah, Vesta
Fair.
speaks up. So now that I've had a bit of a closer look, based on the size and shell type, she kind of very gently with her finger kind of taps on the shell a little bit and listens. I'm more willing to bet Drake.
He goes, well, I guess I can fly. Well, I guess how big can drakes get?
If raised properly, about the size of a small horse.
She then goes through her mind and counts how many they are. I'm getting 3 more eggs.
Makes
Excellent.
sense. Makes sense. Well, may I just do one thing very quickly? She holds her hand under each egg, and there's a little glow under her hand briefly. Okay, this one's good. This one's live. This one's live. This one's live. And so's this one. Okay, so good news and bad news. Good news. We have enough
Yeah.
viable eggs for us to have mounts once they come of age. Bad news. This means this group of kobolds has a breeding pair of drakes in here somewhere.
Okay, that goes. And we are just committing, we are just taking the kids of this breeding pair. I mean, as you said, luckily they aren't as vested in parenting.
They're not the most. They do care about their eggs and will deal with threats to the clutch, but they are not as devoted a parent as, let's say, a dragon.
Yeah, so once they hatch, they're like, nope! Whoom!
So they just watch over to make sure the eggs are okay. As we norped 4 of their eggs, they're not gonna be that happy with us.
Mm-hmm. Sareed,
Yes.
Sareed puts her egg away, but she kind of... She's still a bit apprehensive about taking it, but she does put it in her backpack.
And then he goes, Why did my call just cause to run straight into a wall?
I don't like geese. They are the devil's bird. They fill me with pure, unadulterated fear after I fell into a lake.
She then goes, geese.
Sareed
yeah,
starts
come on.
unsheathing her sword and then debating it and then puts it away.
You kind of see Akagi the rules right here once he starts to think geese is bird meat.
Bird edible.
Geese edible. Geese equals poultry.
Food.
Geese equals poultry dishes.
Sareed does agree that a dead goose is probably the best kind of goose.
Akagi goes. So if we find that it goes weird, she then starts to hum traditional rising sun dishes that involves bird meat. So as a bit of a tune, as they all
Right.
kind of continues upwards here.
Yeah.
Was it downwards?
So, Stug?
Yeah.
A question. Does Ed accept the offer of egg? Once it is explained what is in the egg.
I suppose.
It is basically a mount. We get to ride a drake.
Ooh.
Once it
At
has
first
been.
what's
Once it
that
has
sort of-
reached adulthood.
Well, this will basically get. Well, if my family's name is clear and there's further objections to my claim as Lictor Prince, well, they're gonna have a shell of a time dealing with me.
Ed, the Drake Rider.
Yes.
Akagi then goes and thinks. Akagi then kind of sort of goes. You do know that drakes can be fed on a diet of live geese, meaning that this thing will definitely be able to handle your problem.
Sareed smiles. The geese will not know what hit them.
Okay, we come up to another But then he goes, "Oh, great, another intersection."
Ugh.
He then goes, "We don't know what will show up, so if we see anything with scales, if we see anything with scales that isn't a kobold, we're gonna know. We're gonna go no and just head the other direction."
Okay, do you think it would be better if we split up? Cover more
Akagi then
ground
goes,
to find a way
okay,
out?
Okay.
Should we go in teams of 2?
Yeah, we're gonna go in teams of two. Then she looks. If I take Vesta, you take Ed.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind looking after Ed. Ed, you don't mind walking around with me, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So
Sareed plays a game known as
the stick.
Boulder Parchment Shears.
Older parchment shears to essentially go which road they're gonna pick.
Yeah. Sareed goes, if I win, I go left. If you win, you go left. Boulder Parchment Shears.
I'm gonna open up an rock paper scissors generator for this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got rock.
I need to find an actual rock paper scissors random generator. Let's see here. Random lists. Paper.
Okay.
So
you go
Boulder
left. So you're going this way.
So I'm going. So I'm going that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll know that powder keg wins every time, right?
goes.
Come on, Ed.
Come on, Vesta. This way.
So this one, right?
No, wrong one. Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry.
Now, okay, so we then essentially, Akaki kind of sort of realizes, wait a minute, this is kind of sort of back to where we came from.
Well, it's a kobold then. It's no surprise it's no surprises it's all twisty-turny like this.
Let's go back to the others.
Is there anything interesting in this pocket?
We can roll perception, I guess.
Well, Akagi, wait, there's another spot down here.
Okay.
Perception.
One moment. Let me find.
I'm gonna roll perception here to find out what exactly I'm also seeing.
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay, that's a bit better than last time.
It's not just rock.
It is not just rock, no.
Oh no, that's just +2.
Ed, however, seems to only see rock.
Aww, I love Ed.
It's just that old time rock and roll.
Akaki
Clever.
sees something as well. So what does those of elven ancestry see?
Well, one moment. Let me get set up.
This was never an option.
Oh god, I gotta play the goose game
But-
later now. Sorry, I was just laughing at what Stug put in.
That piece was never an option.
Okay. One moment. I'm trying to find something.
No worries. Take all the time you need.
One moment. I shall return.
Okay.
Right?
I
So,
think
yeah,
Susan's sandwich is here.
Sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
The sandwich, as in heavy from. Hey. Heavy from the heavy weapons guy and his love for sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you. So we split up and essentially.
We only split up because this place is getting far more. It's far too big for us to just navigate.
Yeah, and now the big question comes: where? Now I'm just worried. Where on earth is that breeding pair? Because
Yeah.
Just,
look, as soon as you said there exists a breeding pair here, I was worried.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'm kind of worried that we might walk in on them in a compromising position.
You mean we walk in on them with
No.
door? Eh? Oh no.
I love how Stug's brain just went, oh no, but what if they're boinking? My brain didn't even think of that. Oh god.
So yeah, well. So what do we see? We see a
Give
rectangle.
me a moment. There's a monster that should be in here that I can't find
Okay.
that I want to add to this encounter.
So you failed your perception check.
No. I'm actively looking for it right now. The check is being rolled, basically.
You're trying to figure out which room it's in.
Oh, there it is. Well, why is it all the way down there?
Which room? Which room? Who have to fight this thing?
Wow!
Well, judging by that, well, I'm guessing it's you two.
If it is that kobold mage, I am turning him into a hat.
Oh boy. That's a good point. We didn't find out where that kobold went.
Oh, trust me, you'll find him.
Out of character on the map here, the path seems to come together.
They do.
Hmm.
But we're not going to head out just yet because we still don't know what we've seen in this room.
Okay. I mean, I am prepping for initiative here. In case it's me.
Ooh, ice cream van! Yay! Sorry.
Oh my. There we go. Everything is in its proper place.
Okay, who is going to get what they see revealed first?
Well, Ed, Sareed.
Mhm.
Let's see, what did you two get for your anything?
I got a 15. I got a 15
Sorry,
and
Stark, we
Stoke
can't
got
hear
an
ya.
8.
Congratulations, you have found their pantry.
Woo! We found food! Wait, that's bad because we don't know what kobolds eat.
Great. That means we get to fight this and they find food.
Wait,
I will.
what do we find in the pile of food?
Let me just look that up real quick.
Stark's internet was being on the fritz, that was why he left a bit right now.
Ah, okay.
There. Stark?
Okay,
There we are! There's the boy!
right to the app says, Doug, you see.
We're in the pantry.
Food.
We're in their freezer, their walk-in freezer.
You're basically where the kobolds store their food.
Excellent.
So Reed might snag a few pieces of the food for the egg when it hatches.
Basically, it's a pantry meant for a omnivorous diet. So there's like some meats, some vegetables. Some of it has gotten a bit fragrant.
Okay, never mind.
So no food there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing fit for the consumption by standard humanoids.
So we can't eat it.
But what about the drakes that we inevitably are going to be,
Having.
yeah.
So you guys found the pantry, and it contains, well, food fit for kobold and drake consumption. In the meanwhile, the two of us that are up there find something. I don't know what, but I have the initiative die ready.
Are you saying that we should probably, the two of us should probably leave this room since there's nothing to fight in here, and just come back to it when we're done?
Okay. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh. Oh boy.
But
I can see what's going on up there. Oh boy. Me as the player.
you as the player is just kind of going, oh boy.
Yup.
Akagi just goes, oh there. She tries to yell to the cabins.
Wait. Hold on a minute.
Those
Sareed,
vegetables-
Ed, you two are coming in through this way?
Yup.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that?
We're going. This is going to be a big fight.
I don't see. Hold on. I don't see.
Anything?
I don't. I can't see anything.
Yeah, no, you don't see what I see. Oh boy, Akagi is gonna be in a world of hurt. Oh, shite. Do we backtrack? Oh god.
Charge forward.
I will say this. This is gonna make some things a lot more difficult.
Come on, Ed, we're gonna go back the way we came.
You sure?
Please take. What is the easiest thing for them to do?
It's probably back the way we came and then try and find you guys.
Well, you know exactly what tunnel they took.
Yeah.
And Akagi just. Okay. Akagi decides to not say or do anything right now and just be as lit as he can until the other two arrives.
Okay.
As soon as he actually goes to the hushed ones and says, we found a group of them and a drake. Keep quiet and let's do this with stealth.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, Vesta, do your thing.
I can't. I can't promise this will take a. Can't promise this will take all of them out, though.
At least it would give us an edge.
Just one moment.
What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Don't worry, nothing happened. Just a bit of the ceiling.
Stark's bladder is calling, so he will eventually show up. I'm gonna go just a quick thing here. I will be back very soon.
Yeah, no worries. I was gonna say we'll call it a break.
Due to timing and everything, we may have to get to the getting initiative set up and then call it for the
Okay.
day.
Okay, that's fine. I will say.
Hi,
though,
darling.
I will say though, if
How are you?
I will say that if
Good.
because me and Ed are gonna be later than the other two, really getting in here because we still haven't got into the chamber yet. Do you think it would be best for us to come in the round after?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, dear. Everything's going good.
I'm back.
I just need to get the initiative set up and then I'll be done.
Okay,
Is everything okay, dear?
what is going on right now?
Yes,
we're
dear, I
getting-
can get that taken care of. Just give me a moment.
We're going to be calling it a day once we get the initiative orders. But me and Ed are gonna be the round later because we still haven't
Okay.
made it in there.
Okay. So we are going to call. So we're going to. So she's going to. So what did she do?
I'm going to get the initiative set up. I'm going to be writing it down separately. That way I can just port it over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going. Can I roll for initiative?
Yeah, yeah. Stug, you there?
9.
I don't think Stug's back yet.
Mm.
I will roll anyway.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, so I'd be okay near the top on the second round.
Why do we need to call it a day now?
Because it's 12:30.
Okay, I get it. And yeah,
And there's also some adulting things I need to take care of.
okay, I get it. So we got 9, 22. I also need to remember to put I need to count the Strixhaven mascot. I need to also put in 1 viable Drake. Not break. Drake.
Hmm?
egg.
Oh,
Just-
Okay.
Just
oh yeah, I need to put Drake egg in the thing. Yeah.
Matt. I seems to think that my HP is 24.
Son of a. My last autocorrect of the evening, gentlemen. Susan.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, so did Vesta cast a spell on them?
I'm getting the initiative tallied. Give me a moment.
Okay. Okay, so 9, 22, 15. Oh dear.
There's also the other things that need to be rolled for.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. The hit rate and damage. It was very, very fun. Even if
I'm
it,
glad you guys are having a good time.
Yeah.
yeah. And next week will definitely be on Monday. Because nothing happens. Because as far as I can tell, there's nothing going on Monday for any of us.
Nah, there shouldn't be anything happening to me next Monday. I think this Monday was just a one-off for me. Granted, it really didn't matter either way.
Okay, and I just need to make a quick note.
Okay, Mom, so you seems to work the night shift in retail.
Mm. But only on the weekends.
Huh.
It's just that the last couple of days, so the Monday and the Tuesday, I was asked to do the morning shift, and on the Tuesday I was asked to do an evening shift.
Wait a minute. So yesterday you were asked to do 2 shifts.
Not quite. So on the Monday I did 9 until 12. So it was going to be fine anyway. That's why I didn't mention it on Monday. And Tuesday I did 6 until 9. I only had some small shifts this week.
Okay. There's that. So, as Vesta is sneaking across to get into range to cast a spell, there's just this bellowing roar as what looks like a short, kind of stubby, wingless red dragon kind of bolts out of a little cranny that none of you had really noticed up until now.
Oh boy.
He just goes. Okay, you kind of stay here panicking. Okay, so he goes, Vesta, look out!
Vesta whirls, spots it, and is just able to get out of the way before this thing skids to a halt between her and the 3 other kobolds. And when it and it lets out a roar of challenge. And you hear, not too far away, 2 other roars responding in kind.
Oh shit, there's more than just a pair. Oh shit.
The accused goes, oh boy, they call for reinforcements.
And that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today.
Holy shit.
So that means that, so yeah, next week it's not gonna be any weird shuffling about because nothing on Monday. So yeah, that it sounds like something. So everything is saved, everything is done. We can all just
Yep.
say our byes and head on.
Woo!
Stark, you can unmute yourself now. Stark.
He's on mute.
Ah.
All right, bye for now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you everyone for listening in.
or watching.
Yeah, or watching. I keep forgetting that we have video for this one.
When I haven't seen it.
It's because it's on my other screen.
Thank you all very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Bye.